Hey guys, welcome to the stream. As you can see, this is already a in-game footage. This is how the skin looks when you max out the Faceless. And this is his normal skin. It's quite nice. Right, so I know most of you want to actually know the skills because I know they might be different. Well, I'm not sure, I didn't have time to read them through because the test server just got up a couple hours ago and I was outside, so I didn't have much time to prepare, but let's compare these skills to what is in China. Some of you probably read the Chinese version description of the skills. Well, let me read what we have on test server. Remember, this is a test server footage, so everything here might be changed. Right, so let's go with the ultimate skill, Touch of the Fallen. It's a trigger skill, and what it does is it faceless increases unit damage by 40%, crit hit by 400, and crit hit damage by 40%. It cannot be healed, okay? So this is important. Hello, zombie. Welcome to the stream. So the important part of it is that faceless cannot be healed. Okay, so Genie Sister healing does not work on it. However, life still works. Right. Moving forward, basic attacks have a 30% chance of dispelling target unit buffs. So that seems quite strong. Okay, every basically third attack you should be able to dispel the unit's buffs. Each time it attacks, it summons Claw of the Fallen that deals damage equal to 100% of own attack to 2 random units. Both basic attacks and Claw of the Fallen inflict 13 seconds of Poison of the Fallen. What does Poison of the Fallen do? Decreases crit hit damage by 50%. Right, moving forward to Dark Sorcery, it's a passive skill, and basic attacks have a chance of triggering Dark Sorcery. Okay, so far we can notice that this unit is all about basic attacks. Not really casting a lot of spells at the moment. Each time Dark Sorcery is triggered, it increases own attack speed by 10% and restores 4% of own max HP. So as he can be healed, this is a way for him to restore his HP. This effect cannot be dispelled and stacks up to 10 times, so you can increase his attack speed by 100%. Heart of the Darkness. Okay, so Dark Sorcery has cast and has a chance to be one of these skills. Heart of the Darkness has a 3% chance to occur and it immediately decreases target's unit's HP to lower than 80%. Okay, so that's interesting. It's very good against tanks, I believe. Targets unit's HP to lower than 80%. Is it total HP? We'll see. Realm of Darkness has 9% chance to happen. Deals damage equal to 100% of own attack to all enemy units. Okay, so whole battlefield. And decreases unit damage by 20% for 7 seconds of all of the units. That's quite a big debuff. It's a whole enemy army will suffer from that. So you do attack as well as decreases the unit damage by 20%. Gift of Darkness, which has 6% chance to occur, it steals 50% of target's unit attack speed for 7 seconds. Now, if it steals, that means he's gaining that 50%. Oh, well, we'll see. Corrosion of Darkness has a 6% chance to deal damage equal to 200% of own attack to the target unit and decreases the defense by 25% for 7 seconds, stacks up to 4 times. So that's again a very good method of taking the tanks down. So he might be one of the charges that is actually good against tank line, not on an open line. But we'll see both of them. Hello Elaine, thank you. You read my mind, okay? Fiona is another hero that I need right now. Thank you very much for donating, much appreciated. Okay, now we move to the Stranger's Creature, which is another passive. Increases faceless unit damage by 40%. So we got quite a lot of damage increase from these two skills already. It is also immune to poison, blind, high morale, low morale, and fear. And any instance of damage that exceeds 18% of its max HP. So as I said, we will be seeing this more often. This is what is a direct nerf to high burst damage units such as Dark Elemental and even Quetzal. Okay, and we'll be seeing that. I believe people were mentioning that this has not been implemented in Chinese version of the unit at the start. It has been implemented later on, but in our version, it's already there. I'm not sure about that because I don't follow Chinese version, but we got it here, which means he will not be as easily taken down by Dark Elemental as he might have been. Each time after Dark Sorcery is cast, there's a random chance of recovering between 4 to 8% of its max HP. So hi guys, welcome to the stream. So it's another way of actually getting HP back. As you guys remember, he is not being able to be healed. On top of that, every 14 seconds, it greatly enhances its physical ability and increases its attack speed by 100% for 5 seconds. So every 40%, he's got an increase of basically doubles his attack speed, and we can also got it here. Was it here or was it actually in Dark Sorcery? Yeah. It can increase 10 times and it can stack up to 10. So he will be doing a lot of auto attacks. So he's all about auto attacks. Now, another trigger skill, Secret of Spellbreaker, increases own unit damage reduction by 25%, defense by 35%, and magic resistance by 45%. So this is the first defensive skill that we have. And when enemy hero casts spells, decreases the target's unit damage by 5%, unit damage reduction by 5%, crit hit by 50%, and tenacity by 50%, while also increasing on corresponding attributes for 8 seconds. So while he reduces all that, he increases his own stats. And it stacks up to 10 times. So that can be a 50% damage reduction and 50% damage reduction as well. If the interval between 2 spell casts by the enemy is less than 3 seconds, friendly hero will gain 10 mana. So that's nice, that's a good buff for your hero, but that means enemy hero has to be casting spells quite fast. Now his special skill, which is a Mind Shock, increases Faceless defense by 20% and unit damage reduction by 20%. So again, defensive stats. Randomly controls the mind of an enemy unit at the beginning of the battle. And this is an interesting skill, because this can be a game changing depending on randomness, okay? Because it will be a random unit. So you might be losing a fight, but if you control the right target, you might win that fight. The controlled enemy unit will be inflicted with silence, and this effect cannot be dispelled until death. So when he takes a control of the unit, this unit will not be able to cast spells until it's dead. That is amazing control, okay? So if you get the right target, you can really destroy enemy, or at least neglect one of the units. It additionally acquires Dark Cut and Dark Soul for itself. Hold on, Dark Cut and Dark Soul. Is that from the Dark Side? What is Dark Cut and Dark Soul? Do you guys have any idea what Dark Cut and Dark Soul are? Okay, we got it here. Okay, fine. Okay, sorry about that. It's further down there. When Faceless is deployed at the same time with Black Dragon or Shadow Dragon, increases the unit damage reduction for both parties by 20 and 30% and defense by 250. So he is becoming more and more tanky. Thank you, Drake. Faceless communicates with the soul of the Black Dragon, allowing Black Dragon to acquire 15 levels of Dark Sorcery. That is 15 levels. So basically, Black Dragon has that as well. It's a surprise. Okay, and Dark Cat is a 6% chance to deal damage equal to 20% of the target unit's max HP. If the HP of the target unit is below 50%, the damage dealt will be doubled. Oh, wow. Okay, that's quite a lot. And Dark Soul deals damage equal to 500% of own attack. Okay, so 500%. I think there's only one other unit that has a skill that deals so much damage, and I think it's that the new Angel. The target unit and decreases the unit damage reduction by 40% for 7 seconds. That is a lot. When Shadow Dragon casts Umbral Arts, it recovers 3% of its own max HP and additionally acquires Dark Realm, which decreases the unit damage of all enemy units by 20% for 7 seconds. That is quite good. And Corrosion of Darkness with 6% chance deals damage equal to 30% of own attack to the target unit and decreases the defense by 20% for 7 seconds. And stacks up to 4 times. Collapse. 5 seconds after the battle begins, Shadow Dragon takes 500 damage and gains 2% unit damage every 3 seconds. Stacks up to 20 times. Okay, so quite interesting units. Doesn't focus really on spells. It's all about auto attacks and these triggers that you have. Okay, this is going to be a unit that with a good RNG can really change the fight. Okay, so even if you're losing against someone on the arena, if you play enough games, you'll probably end up winning because one of these can really trigger and win you the game. Anyway, so I show you guys the skins. This is the talents I managed to get. I didn't have really that much time to prepare for it as the server was down for so long. But I managed to get all that almost perfect. The emblems I'm gonna use will be Path of Assassin. They are the obvious choice at the moment, but obviously the community will have a chance to test better emblems. So this unit is a lottery. It can be brilliant or it can be horrible. Well, we'll see about that. Now let's look a little bit at the stats, because I've been hearing that this unit has a lot of defense, okay? And as you can see, it's 7,500 on my account. Depending on the other accounts, okay, it can have more, but let's compare it with, for example, Blackguard, 7,000. Let's compare it with Black Dragon, 5,000. Evil Sorceress, 4,000. Let's go with Venom Spawn, 6,000. Abyss Lord, 3,000. Now, another unit that has high defense is Priestess. Well, compared to other casters. So he is having a lot of defense. Okay, let's see Dragon Golem, 5. So far, this is the unit that has the highest defense. Yeah, let's try some Necro. Definitely. That is a lot of defense. Rather slow attack speed, but obviously it will get higher and higher. Attack. Yeah, much lower than Evil Sorceress. This will be important for him, Life Drain. So if you have emblems, I didn't have time to put the correct emblems, but if you have emblems with Lifesteal, He'll definitely benefit from it, guys. So focus on that. As you can see, the emblems are not perfect, but almost there. Okay, so this is basically it when it comes to the unit. I'm sorry, I got a sore throat today, so this is why I'll be coughing quite a lot, and I'm taking some pills as well. So hopefully this will not be too impactful on the stream. But apologies if you hear me doing that more often. So I didn't have much time to prepare any formations, but from what I've seen, and people will not like it, same as people didn't like when I show Griffin Heart, the best results I had were with this setup. Okay, this is an optional, you don't even need it, you can put Paladin here, because right now the 4 castle units, if you have them, there's no point of not using them, okay? They are a game changing. They are the game changers, okay? Alongside with Paladin. But let's take it off, okay? Let's play something different today. As per requests, okay? This is the first team to beat today. This is my Astra. This is what I run on my Astra currently. Alright, so a little bit different. Okay, so this is the first team that we want to beat. I want to beat my Astra. So let's go with more focused, more dungeon focused team. Okay. It's great. Let's go with full. Okay, except for Minotaur. Okay, let's do that. Okay, I don't have any emblems here. Let's go crazy. Okay, and we won't actually like that. Okay, so Faceless is very good against tanks. From the description, he is good against tanks. Okay, so we want him here, and we'll compare that with an open line. Let's just make sure I'm using the right domains. Bloody Dungeon, and there's nothing else here. Let's start with that basic formation, and I'm gonna upgrade it, okay, gradually. Okay, so this is why I don't use offensive units. 15 seconds for the Red Drake. That might work out, alcohol. And there's the last one, standing Blackguard. Okay, so a full Inferno team against this team does not work. Sorry, full Dungeon team. But let's look at the damage. Okay, so there's not too many damage sources on this team. Obviously, Scorpicore, Harpy, and Flame Dragon are not being used right now, guys. They are in a really bad spot. A Faceless done no bad damage, okay? As you can see, he was just basically hitting the tanks. Okay, let's see skills. What skill does the most damage? The most damage is being done by the Touch of the Fallen, okay? And it's thanks to that, okay? That part, okay? 2 random units. Okay, and yep. The other one is Dark Sorcery, so it's all RNG, okay? So that was the first fight using the full dungeon team against a solid Astral team. It's not the best, but it's solid because it utilizes at least 3 out of 4 OP castle units at the moment. So that is the problem Okay, if I take these units out, okay, if I change that to full, okay, let's even do that. Okay, if I do that, that will actually be quite strong. Okay, so this team will be more on par with that team. Hi, Slayer. Ivica, we will do a test like that at the end. I will reduce the teams. Okay, I'll make it more interesting. At the moment, we just want to see his combat, how well he does. Okay, so okay, this team will be more on par. Okay, with the full dungeon team. Let's try it again. Because the previous Astral team was my Astral, and it utilizes all the castle units, which are quite strong at this point in the game, guys. Okay, if you have them, you should be using them. Okay, so Faceless killed the Titan. Yeah, so the outcome here is totally different, but that's because this Astral team is garbage, really. And obviously that was an open line, so there's easy access to the backline. There's no protection because Judy is not there. Okay, so let's make it more friendly. Okay, let's make it more what it should look like. Okay, so hold on. I got I think my Discord just died. I got one setup prepared here. Let's see if I can run it. Let's just change that team right now. Okay, no one plays Naga at the moment. If you play Naga against Dark Elemental teams, you're not doing right. Okay, this is quite a good unit. But let's keep it out. Let's go to what I have. Okay, let's play my Astral at the moment. Right, so back to my Astral. And I'm going to try something else. Okay, this is another team without Judicator, guys. So after that, I will play proper teams. Okay. So what I've been asked to play is basically and so this is going to be a quite strong combo, but without a Judy. Okay, this is very offensive Dragon Mutara, and this is what I like, and this is what I hate about Dragon Mutara. She is very versatile. You can play different formations. You can play basically anything into Dragon Mutara because her spells and ultimates are so great. Okay, right. So let's do it differently. Let's do it that way, okay? No, let's first do it that way, and then we're gonna swap so there's an open line. Okay, so everything will be hitting the tanks at the moment, and then we'll open the lane with Dark Knight jumping. Okay. Might be better Tal, but this is what I've been asked to actually give a try on the stream. So I'm gonna try it. And then I can run Inferno as well. It's see that with Dragon Mutare you have so many choices, guys. There's not a single setup, and it all depends on what artifacts you have, how much power you have, and what your opponents are playing. So see, my Astral is getting beaten by that team without Judicator. And Faceless is doing similar damage to Grim Rider, and Grim Rider is doing a lot of damage. Let's compare it to the okay. The Dark Elemental only lived 29 seconds, so the backline has been destroyed. Could you combine DA? What do you mean phosphoric? Where do you want Dark Elemental? I could put Dark Elemental in that team. Could I though? No, not really. But yeah, but that's with that setup. Let's try again skills. Okay, so yeah, most of his damage will come from Touch of the Fallen. Excuse me, I really need to drink some water. Right, I don't think I'll be able to talk too much more. Well, let's try. Okay, put it in dark Mutare. It's because everyone focuses on Black Knight and cannot be killed for 5 seconds. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, Decay is like your super tank of the backline. Okay, he jumps to the backline and just takes the focus of everyone else. Okay, and this is why maybe change BD emblems to Path of Assassin. I can do that. Let's just run it through here. Let's run that setup and then we'll change the emblems if you want Black Dragon to do damage. Yeah, sure. But I don't think you need more damage on that setup. If you were running different setup, then yeah, you might worry about damage. But in this scenario, I think Black Dragon is doing his role. Thank you, Adam. Okay, so this time around, we're running into some interference. It is not as one-sided, but that might be just because of the RNG on Faceless. Again, he might have controlled the wrong target. Now, I wonder, because some units are immune to silence, okay? I wonder if he can silence Judy and neglect the immunity at the beginning of the battle. That will be interesting. Obviously, it will require a lot of testing, and the community is the best to do it. Because I'm only a one person, and if we got 1,000 people running Faceless, they will be able to test it much quicker than me. Okay, so once again, Faceless, top of the damage charts. So definitely doing enough damage. It's definitely there, but we're just playing against Astral. And as you guys know, Astral is not in the right spot at the moment. He's not top tier. Okay, someone wanted me to add Dark Elemental, okay, but I'm not gonna add Dark Elemental in that team. Let's again, okay, so this is what I've been asked to test by someone who wanted to see this team without Judicator. Now let's add the castle units. Let's add Judicator and the team. So as you can see, this team works, okay? If you're playing Dragon Mutar as a second team and you got all these units, you can utilize it, okay? From his ultimate. His damage comes from his ultimate. Okay, so let's do that. Yeah, no, actually I'm gonna run that angel. And I'm gonna swap places here. Right, so we want 3 charger units here. And BG to get all the damage while they buff up. Okay, yeah, let's try that. Maybe putting Necro out, adding Judy Priest and Dark Elemental. We just saw that toll. They still won, and it was even better. When the charger units were attacking tanks, when they were attacking tanks, it was much better. Okay, because it's all RNG now. Okay, every fight will be different, guys. Your results will be different because this unit adds a lot of RNG. Now we will be able to compare Faceless to Blood Angel. Okay, because Blood Angel is a very strong unit currently in the game. And it works really well because you have 3 charger units. That setup. So if you're on the offense, you will be demolishing enemies with these 3 charger units if you can afford them, because this is not a cheap formation, guys. Okay, this is expensive. Yeah, so we won. Okay, and let's see the damage charts. So Faceless compared to the Blood Angel, a little bit behind. That might be as well, Adrian. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. Every fight will be different, but during the test, I don't have time to change adjutants between all the heroes, between all the fights. It will just take too much time setting up instead of actually showing you guys what's happening. Who is a better tank shredder, White Tiger or Faceless? Well, Tal Cohen. I didn't test it with White Tiger yet. And as you know, I didn't test it at all because the server was down. So I think only Sven was able to do some tests before the server went down. But then everyone was stuck with no testing whatsoever. Okay, so Blood Angel still out damages. Well, at this scenario, out damages Faceless. Let's try again with a blocked line. Okay, so this time around they will be actually hitting the tanks. Playing to Dragon Mutara team, but it's expensive. Is Faceless required now in Dragon Mutara team? Definitely Slayer. If you're playing Dragon Mutara, you want Faceless. Not only because he is a good unit, but also he boosts your Black Dragon, both defensive and offensive capabilities. So he is a great addition to the team. Yeah, right now Dragon Mutara is not in the best spot, similar to Astral. I can beat Dragon Mutara teams with my Astral, and thanks to all these castle units, because I'm utilizing 4 castle units. But with this Faceless, you guys can see I might be losing. Okay, if someone's running similar teams to what I'm using today, I'll be losing. My Astral will be losing, and this is worrying for me. So in previous team, when we were using Necropolis units, we were able to win against Astral with a closed line in pretty convincing way. Right now, our HP is solid, right? But the fight actually takes longer. So if your enemy has better stats, you might actually time out. But with Dragon Mutara on offensive, it's really easy to avoid these lines. Okay, if you played against an enemy once and you lost, you know where his open lines are, and you just utilize it. And this is how you steal arena spots. But definitely better. This setup definitely better in the open line. I know because Bakuji once put Adele instead of Dragon Tara. My units work right now better under Adele than with Dragon Tara. Yeah, sure. Your units may be working better because you're running a lot of castle units, and Adela does well with castle units. Okay, but let's do that. Let's do a crazy thing. Okay, so I'm running 4 castle units, and Adela will definitely boost them. And this is why I'm not sure if you guys saw the video I've done Adela versus Griffin Heart, but Adela had run the same setup, and she actually lost to Griffin Heart. People were saying Griffin Heart is so good because I'm running the 4 OP castle units, but it's really Griffin Heart that does a lot in that team because he's able to defeat that Adela in basically every occasion. I still need Judy on Arena, so I'll probably move ES to backup and add Faceless on my Taza. Yeah, if you're playing Arena, you need Judicata in your main team. Okay, it just makes it so much easier to defend. Okay, because that's what's important. That's what's important in Arena. You want to have a solid defense where you can either destroy your enemy or time out. If you time out, you defend. Okay, your offensive team will be much different. See, the problem in my arena right now is we got Adela on the first place, who just times out with my Astral, okay? I can't beat him, he can't beat me, but he's got first spot first, and I just can't move. The second place is my guildmate, who's running Ziron. I could defeat him, but I'm not gonna steal his spot, so I need to be further than that. The first spot is Tazar, and that Tazar is really strong, so I can't beat him. The fight times out again. I just can't beat Taza. So I'm moving to the 4th spot, and this is why I go. Please don't forget to show us new events. Artifact hotspot for next week, and you're all right. So no one, Varafin, no one has spoiled anything so far. Because I don't sit on Discord all days. But could you tell me? When do we usually get a Griffin schedule? Is it today midnight or is it yesterday's midnight? Because I can always show that, guys. Okay, you just need to remind me about this stuff. Okay, because I forget. My main focus today is Faceless, and so far he is beating my Astral team. So I am worried. Obviously, this team is an expensive team, and no one can run it on my side. But I've been talking because my throats hurt a little less. So let's see if I missed something. Okay, Adela. So that was Adela, and Adela won. So yeah, let's do that in a few hours. Okay, so I can spoil that before that, guys. It's not a problem. Griffin shows nothing before update, at least in case of events. Okay, let's just go with that. No worries, fast forward. It's only a couple seconds, really. Yeah. So this is what I like to show, guys, when a setup works. Okay, if a setup of unit works, you don't even need a strong hero. Okay, so that's Roland, winning against my Astral. Okay, and this is worrying because that tells me if someone run these units, I'm a dead guy. Okay, my team will not work. Okay, but truth to be told, what we've been playing against so far is my Astral. And as I mentioned many times, Astral is not in a good place. So we're gonna replace it. We're gonna play against meta right now. Okay, we'll play against 2 heroes that took over the game. Okay, I'm not sure about your server, guys, but if someone's playing these 2 heroes, they are winning. Okay, and as I mentioned many times before, Adela doesn't need tower units. Okay, these are actually not great. But let's use it. Okay, let's just put that in. Okay, so I just changed the hero. Everything else is the same. But I wouldn't use Titan in Adela if I had something else, okay? But it's hard to have something else. Ivica, if you can direct message me this on Discord what you want me to run, sure. What you have in mind, okay? I have Discord open, so I am looking at Tal. Again, if you want me to test something against Tazar, put it on the Discord because I don't run Tazar, okay? There's only one Tazar on my server and he plays a mix of Tazar and Inferno because his main is Inferno, so he basically just moved to Tazar so he can deal with all these Adelas and Astrals. Oops, sorry guys, I forgot I'm playing against Ryland again. I didn't change the hero, so let's speed it up. Timeout. So if you're on the offense and it's a timeout, you lose, okay? But that was with Ryland. Crocalif. Emblems, I'm not gonna test emblems tonight. It's just too much, okay? I'll trust into community when it comes, when it's got released. People will try the emblems themselves. Because I would usually try the emblems before the stream. But I couldn't. There was not enough time. But if you go to Discord, Sven already explained what emblems works the best for him. And I believe he mentioned Forgotten Autonym as well. Sure, we'll send you a formation on Discord for both sides. Okay, Vicia, so I got yours. I'll test that. No, Václav, I don't even have Azure skills level. I think this is the only hero that I don't really leveled up. Alright guys, I'll look into the Discord messages one after the other. At the moment I have Ivicia's open, so I'll do Ivicia's test, then I'll do Sarcasm from Discord, and I'll do Agrile, okay? I'll go do one by one. But at the moment, okay, so I'll try to speed it up a little bit because we're going out with the track here. So even Adela with this setup is losing. Faceless is doing a lot of work, okay? Definitely a good looking unit and definitely worth it. Doing similar damage to the Blood Angel, and Blood Angel is a much bigger investment than the Faceless. Okay, let's open the line right now. And then I'm gonna adjust that Adela, okay? Because this is not the greatest Adela, guys. This is basically just swapping units, okay? I'll change it a little bit. Okay, let's just speed it up. Oh, so it's the same setup, open lane. Let's add more damage. Hmm. Okay, let's close the lines. Faceless does better attack to damage conversion. Mono, I'll do that at the end of the stream. Yeah, so as you can see now, I improved the Adela team, okay? It is much stronger, as you will see. Seraph works wonders. The tank is also another option, but I can even make it better, guys, okay? I don't need Dragon Golem in that team. Or maybe I do. Maybe I said it too early, but if you want more damage, that team, I will actually do that, yeah. Oh no, actually, no, I can't do that. Sadly, I can't do that. Yeah, let's put Dragon Golem back in. I wanted to put that thing in, okay? That will increase tank's damage, but I need Dark Elemental in that setup. Okay, let's revert it. Okay, so that was against that. Let's open the line, and then I'm gonna move to Ivicia's Infernal team. Against that Allah, is it? Yeah, let's see what you want me to run. And I got Tal as well. Okay, so I got 4 of you guys, and I'll follow one by one, okay? Just be patient. Okay, so that's what you want me to run. Okay. Yeah, let's speed it up. Yeah, so this is like a proper Adela, guys. Okay, this is a really strong, heavy invested Adela because you got 2 second awakenings at the maximum, and they are doing the work. Look at that damage compared to Dark Elemental. Okay, so let it not discourage you a little bit, because Dragon Mutare as a hero is a little bit outdated, and we are talking about first gen against second gen hero as well with 2 awakenings, okay? But in previous fights, Faceless is doing great work, okay? So let's see if I can change something here. Oh, this is pretty much what I will be running. Yeah. Obviously, you can do a good backup, you can do good support, and you can do adjutants, and that is going to be a game changer. Okay, it all depends where you are on your server, but let's go with Ivica's suggestion. He wants me to test an Inferno version of this. Okay, so I believe this castle version of the Dragon Mutare right now will be the strongest, but we might find something different, guys. Okay, I'm only one person, there's thousands of you, and everyone can run something else. So we got Black Dragon, Faceless, Evil Sorceress, and Medusa, which is a niche pick at the moment. This is going to be more, I think, COG oriented team, because you don't even have that guy here, okay? And Blackguard currently is something I would never let go in my main team, but obviously people want to see secondary teams you can run. Devil as well. Okay, so this is a very offensive oriented one again, and everyone runs different dungeon. You can see 10 players playing dungeon, and they run different things. Okay, let's do that. And then we're gonna swap. Was it already tested in a fortress setup? Missed it. No, Lars, I did not test fortress setup yet. I think Tal sent me it, so we'll see. Okay, I really like that kind of a screen. It really shows you difference. But yeah, against this Adela, maybe Inferno units are not the best choice. But it doesn't mean it's bad setup, guys, okay? I just made the enemy a much I made the enemy strong, okay? The enemy that I'm playing against right now is a top tier. Okay. Domain missing. Oh yes, that is right. Domains, guys. There we go. The domains here should be good, yeah. Still sucks without Judy and sister. that is my domain, guys. Forgetting domains. Still sucks without Judy and sister. Any team without Judy, and right now, sister is not the greatest, guys. This is why I keep saying, and people are not really don't want to hear that. 4 castle units are becoming mandatory at the moment. Yeah, so against Adela, not the greatest choice. The Inferno team, okay? But let's just switch places. This is for the sake of testing. I don't mind doing it. Okay, if you guys want to, I will obviously replace Medusa with Judy here. But no, some people will not. And yeah, Faceless looks like a great addition to the Taza team. If you're running Evil Sorceress already in your Taza team, no, some people do, then why not Faceless? Bank, okay, so yeah, against Adela, no. And we still got Griffin Heart to test, guys. Griffin Heart is currently the best hero in the game. Okay, the Castle Necro team is just that strong. Okay, so let's move on to another Discord. Okay, so Sarcasm. Okay, so I am going to get one Tazar. This is going to be the first Tazar. And I don't see Faithless here. Or do you want... Okay, I can do that, Miffy. My beholder has no emblems. Nope. Oh, guys. Okay, so this will be a hollow skin. Okay, I got the hollow skin locked on test server. So let's do that while I actually read. Okay, so Sarcasm. Is that the team you want me to test against, or is it the team you want me to run with Faceless? Faceless, sorry. I'm talking to Sarcasm from the Discord. So I don't know your YouTube name. I think it's something you want me to test against. Yeah, Tal, you did, but someone else is before you, and he showed me a Taza team I should play against. Okay, so let's play against that team. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get back to the full. Okay, I think we can see which unit got silenced by Faceless if you show a skills section after battle. It's a good idea, Graal. Okay, so now let me go with Sarcasm first, as are with Faceless included. Alright, I see it above. Is it though? No, that's not it. Okay. I'll go with Talgarons first. Okay, hey, DM team dungeon with Mix Inferno. Okay, so you want to try Dragon Mutares team. Something similar like that, that's fine. We can leave it. Oh, sorry. So I got that, and you want Faceless. Get it. You want Faceless, Evil Sorceress, Abyss Lord, Venom Spawn. Okay, Red Dragon, that is... Okay, Okay, some people want me to do that. Okay, that's fine with me. The red dragon will die. Okay, I wouldn't. I'll put it because you want it, but I would never do that on live right now. In Judy here. Okay, can do that. Let's make sure we got domain on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 domains, and you want to play it against Taza. Taza. And you want in a Taza team. Okay, interesting. So you want Paladin here. You want Basilisk. Quetzal. That's what I'm thinking, Adrian. Okay, I know people are trying to put these red dragons in, these Nagas and stuff, but they just die. My Naga is proper. Okay, my Naga on my global server is a proper Naga. Okay, it's got +5 emblems and stuff like that, and she just died. I'm not even using her. There's no point. But yeah, let's do it. Oh, hold on, guys. My Discord just died. I believe it was White Tiger. There was a Gorgon here. Okay, that was actually a Black Dragon. And a Faceless. Okay, so this is what I've been asked to run. That's against. Okay, so this is what Talgaran wants me to run. Let's see how it plays out. Obviously, let's put the right domains. We'll have that. We got Judy, we got Heated Hand, and we got Bloody Domain. No, we don't have Bloody Domain. We only have 1, 2 domains. Okay, Faceless instead of the A and BD. Okay, so this is the defensive units, and these are the offensive. So let me just confirm. Faceless, Evil Sorceress, blah 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 blah. Okay, Judy, Devil, Red Dragon, and Black Dragon. Okay, let's run it. So okay, in this case, Red Dragon should not die that fast because there's no Dark Elemental on the enemy team. But sure, Adrian, sure. And someone said spells, I'm sorry, skills, and we can see what has been silenced if we don't see skills, but some skills don't work like that because they are like triggers. Okay. Very similar damage. Now I know I get him. Now Adrian wanted me to do Tazar team. I wouldn't say Tazar stops the top tier, but we're gonna see, okay? I still think Griffin Heart is stronger than Tazar, and we're gonna do it, okay? So this team of Tazar that should destroy the Dragon Mutara team easily. Hmm. Okay, anyway, that seems solid, okay? So Faceless is really doing some work, but Adela still destroys Dragon Mutara, okay? Tazar, still quite good. So it doesn't solve the problems against top tier, but it solves problems against other units, okay? With Faithless, you become on par with other teams. However, let's go and try playing against Griffin Heart. Okay, and I'm gonna use the setup that really works for me, which is again a safe one with all the castle. Let's try that setup. Again, these does our setup. And then I'm going to change to Griffin Hat. Okay, so I think that's everyone's request from Discord answered. So a much different outcome, guys. This is why I'm saying the castle units, the castle 4 units are really, really good. And as Fast Forest is said, I am going to do that. I'm going to change that into Adele. Adela, sorry, Adele. Even better. Okay, but that was against Tazar. Okay, Tazar is probably in the top 3 heroes currently. But let's play against something that I believe currently is the strongest hero in the game. Yeah, you can run DA there. Okay, you are running 3 tanks. Okay, look at that. You're running 3 tanks. So if you can't afford that, you just do that, and you put DA here, or even with Evil Sorceress around. Okay, you can easily do it with Dark Elemental. Okay, let's get back on track. Okay, I finally managed to get a quest of Zombie done. I managed to get it to 3 stars, guys. Hello, Peter. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. If you got any questions, ask. I will tell you. But so far, Faceless is looking good. Okay, so if you're playing Dungeon, you definitely want to get Faceless. Big improvement, good damage, and but a lot of RNG. Okay, he has all skills that require that do some RNG. Oops. Anyway, let's get back on track. Okay, so I believe that the team that you can see on the screen right now is the strongest team currently in the game. Let's see how that Dragon Mutare team plays against. Okay, actually, let's swap that like that. Actually, and swap the habits. Okay. So what I want here is to DK jump on the backline. All of that, focus that, and then I can move these charges around. Okay. Yeah, Peter, this is basically what I would expect as a question. So it's a summary so far. It's definitely worth it. A big improvement. My Astral is losing, which is worrying for me. But it's not enough to compete against Adela. What I'm playing on Slayer is a test server. So it's a different server. It's not global. And over here, I got access to a few things that are not released yet. In which team, Peter? If you mean... Hello guys, hi Gorax, thanks for trying to show up my idea. We cannot get the idea of which unit gets silenced by looking into skill section, I believe. I missed something. Yeah, so if you go here and you do the skills, okay, not all units do skill damage. But in this case, I think Dark Champion got. Okay, because some of these units do damage from passive skills, which are not trigger skills. I think silence basically makes it cast spells. Am I reading that right? Or yeah, I think in this case DC, but the best way to check it is to run it again with just moving places. Okay, so if I move 2 units, this is going to change the game. Okay, this is going to be a different scenario now. So let's see. I might be wrong about the game, but this should allow us to see a different scenario. So a different unit should be silenced. If you don't have, oh, dark. Okay, so if you don't have Paladin, you could do Dark Elemental. Okay, you could still do Dark Elemental easily, and it will bring more damage to your team. Yeah, so definitely previous fight, Dark Champion was silenced. This fight, I have no idea. Where's the Paladin? Is it though? See, the Paladin here didn't do any skill damage as well. Didn't do any skill. And this team doesn't have Faceless. So it will be very hard to track. Unless for sure, for example, Grim Rider gets silence and all that changes. Yeah, but we can try again. Okay, let's do one more. Just wish there was like an indicator that a unit is silenced. Something's different, like around the head. You can see all these different indications, but for fun, even if you don't use this, maybe just repeat the battle. So, Dark Champion again. Definitely. Or Blackguard. Okay, interesting. Okay, so anyway, as you guys could see, Faceless is doing the work. Okay, Faceless is definitely worth it, and Faceless can work in Tazar team as well. Okay, he can work in Tazar teams. That's what we find out so far. Sadly, Dragon Mutare still not there. Okay, I believe we need a new hero. Right? Hanser, DK against tanks. And we got an open lane for Dragon Mutare. Ah, there's a progress. Yeah, Alamar. No, as you can see, if you're on the offensive, you have the choice. Okay, you have a choice of moving things around, but if you're on defensive, you don't really have that. Yeah. So let's see skills again. Let's see maybe. As you can see, 3 of them. Yeah, we don't know. Still need. Okay. Let's see that against Adela now. Same setup. Because Adela can run that too, guys. Just tank an open line. Yeah, it's not that easy in COG. Okay, so this will be the last setup I am going to run. Afterwards, I'm just going to do one question. This is going to be a very simple question because, as I said, I wasn't supposed to stream that tonight. And after the question, I will show you guys what's in the altar. You might stop this though, to be honest, since your charges will be focused down yet. That might be true as well. RNDG and Marina team seems to be a solution against Devil and BK. I wonder if units like Medusa Harpy will have a comeback when they introduce elemental damage. We'll see about that, Adrian. I'll be able to test. My intention was to stream Centaur yesterday and Medusa and Mermaid's Weapon, but the server was down. I couldn't do it, so I'm 1 day behind. And I believe, guys, believe it or not, I will not be able to test Arcane Archer when it gets released because I will be on holiday and I won't have access to test server. So when Arcane Archer get released, I will not be able to test it, and I'm really sad about that. Well, Slayer, if someone has that much money to spend on a game, I believe it's his choice, really. If I had 20k spare and I spend it on a game, that means I had much more money on my bank account, and 20k wouldn't really worry me too much, okay? So it depends who's got what. If I were a guy living paycheck by paycheck and I spend 20k real money, that will put me in debt, okay? But obviously this guy knows what he's doing. He's got extra money lying around and it's his money. And thanks to that kind of people, we have this game going. Your wife will kill me. My wife will kill me. Okay. Especially now. I'm expecting another kid maybe 2 weeks from now, hopefully. So yeah. Right, so this is the team against the Adela, but let's put the correct Adela team. Okay, let's change that Adela team a little bit. So my favorite is correct. Yes, Hanser, seems like you're correct. Okay, if you let Decay run into a tank, you can still win. Okay, but that is with everything like Devil, okay, like all the charges, okay. But it's not gonna happen often, okay. You can't predict that in COG, sadly. You can do it on the arena, you can do it in whatever mode where you are attacking, and you can do it multiple times, but in COG and other things, you will not be able to do that. You might be lucky, and you might win this time. So, especially for other people why we can't play Alane. Yeah, I know, because my main icon is with Fufu, other icon is with Venom. Ooh, yeah, I met Venom many times. Many times I met Venom. Sadly, I'm not investing into the icon as much as I used to, so I'm falling behind everyone else. But I am slowly getting there when... Well, actually, no. Fiona will be a big help for me, guys. Don't get me wrong. Fiona will boost my second team, but Darmeth will boost my main team. And this is what I'm waiting for, okay? And I'll be honest with you guys. I actually got Adela. I had a £30 discount on my Google Play. So I said, well, why not get Adela? Because I was getting frustrated a little bit that my Astral is falling so behind. I said, no, I'm getting Adela. So I got Adela. Because she will be useful for me. Samantha, that will be a co-op unit. Yeah, I think she will be my third hero. So my main goal is Darmeth, Fiona, and Samantha. But Adela boosts castle units, and I am running castle units in my Astral. Well, Peter, if you have enough points, you can buy a £30 voucher. And this is what I did. See, if you go to Google Play and you go to your games, you can see that you have double the vouchers for Era of Chaos. Okay, anyway, so I was supposed to change that into a little bit stronger team for Adela. Okay, so BK won't be a problem now. We will be playing... Okay, you could run it in different ways, guys. Okay, see this setup. You could put Magic Airship instead of Dark Elemental to boost this guy's damage. But with Dark Elemental, it feels a little bit safer because you have two damage dealing units, really, plus Seraph, who will do a lot of damage if I do that. Yeah, I prefer running that because I got it. Yeah, I still need that, but I'm not sure I'll get it because it requires a resource. Hi Gorax in chat. Welcome Gurabai. So yeah, this is us. Let's try it. The same setup as we had previously, okay? But there's nothing here, okay? There's nothing jumping there, so let's play it into the tank line. I'm sorry, I was supposed to be that way. Let's play it into the tank line and then switch a row. What we want to do is we want to have string tanks, yeah. Okay, yeah, let's do that. And this will be the last setup that I'm testing. And afterwards, a question, and I will spoil as per Parafion request what's in the altar, what's in the Astro, and stuff like that. Woohoo! Yeah. Got 50 viewers. That's nice. I know I'm doing these streams at a time that probably doesn't suit people, but it's the only time I can really do it. Once I feel my daughter is asleep. So what is your opinion, Gorax? So far, best champions are DNBG and lately Sister for me. Right, Hunter. So my idea is, because as I said previously, I will be going on holiday and I won't be able to stream. I'll be 2 weeks in Italy and I'll be working there. So I won't have access to the test server and obviously not my computer. So I'll be using some crappy laptop. So what I think I'll do is I'll do my first tier list and I'll update it afterwards every month. But what I can say so far is obviously D, BG, Sister. Okay, these are the most versatile. Okay, and I believe they are the top tier at the moment because you can use them in any team. Quetzal will be just behind him because he is phenomenal in Tazar team. But so is Grim Rider in Necro and Faceless in Dungeon. They are not as flexible, so they will be a tier below. Okay, but I wouldn't put Shaman in any of these categories, and the reason for that is it's not because Shaman is bad. It's because Stronghold is bad. Stronghold has nothing really right now. They need more units, and maybe then Shaman will go up. This is why I will be creating that, and I'll be updating it every month, every commander release. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, in Inferno, exactly. Okay, so if a champion is versatile in every formation, that champion will be a top tier. If it's good, um, if it's good, I'm talking only about usability. So, for example, DA is a great damage dealer, but BG is great tank. So he's on the same tier as Dark Elemental for me. I'm not comparing tank and damage here because BG, D, and Sister are game-changing units. Okay, they are definitely a game-changing unit. Since Sister got put into the game, most of the fights just time out. Nah, then it wouldn't make sense because there's only like 2 supports at the moment, and Sister will be top tier and Shaman will be below crop. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, and you got Abyss Lord, Grim Rider, Quetzal, and Faceless. Okay, well, Faceless is actually okay. So Faceless can be played in Tazar team, did well, very well, and in a Dungeon team. Abyss Lord can be played in these two as well, but they are not as versatile as D, BG, and Sister. So yeah, tier lists are always something. That's why I didn't do any tier list so far, because it's always doesn't Blood Angel deal better damage than Seraph? Look at that damage chat. They do similar. Sorry, Shaman. Yeah, Shaman. Yeah, I agree. So sadly, no. Blood Angel is doing great damage, but some formations don't run charger units. Okay, if you have only one charger unit, that means you need to invest in that roster. And Seraph is doing great as well. In other team, that is, and the Queen Judy. Yeah, see that Quetzalcoatl is amazing also in a lot of PvP content because all my scores in game Quetzalcoatl you like and so yeah, I'm not saying Quetzal is bad, okay, but you won't see Quetzal in Tower team, you won't see Quetzal in what's it called, Necropolis team, Quetzal in Cove. It's crazy investment, yeah. That is true. And I believe only Sven got it so far. Oh, and Spicy Pulse. Yeah, Spicy got it as well. Anyway, tier lists are always someone's opinion, okay? And when I started playing Era of Chaos, I think Skylanks and Sir Kane were the only YouTubers And Skylanks did a tier list. Okay, and I think people are still laughing about that. He put Angel very highly, and he invested a lot of money in that Angel on the video. Oh, I'm not with Hollow, so I don't know what he's got. But um, yeah. So I followed a tier list, and I wasn't happy about the outcome because Angel, wow, he was good. Okay, at the beginning, 3-star Angel could really be a game changer, but only for a month. Okay, and this is the problem with tier list. They change so often that if someone invested into something, you guys will see it. Probably 6 months from now, Dark Elemental won't even be mentioned. Hollow has everything. Wow. Anyway, guys, so let's do the question, and then I'm gonna spoil what's in here. And I'm gonna spoil what's in here. And I'm gonna spoil what's in here. Yeah, Adrian. That is true. But I can't really spoil them because there's no official notice, if you know what I mean. But all I can say is there will be a new game mode. Okay, one of them introduces a new game mode. I didn't have time to play it because the server was down, and sadly I won't have time during Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to do it. So there will be no guide, but this is going to be something new. Okay, I don't believe we had anything like that in the game yet. So looking forward to it. Anyway, let's go with the question, guys. The question is really simple. As I said, I didn't have time to prepare anything. So let's stop chatting at the moment. Okay, guys, focus. Only 5 winners. I'm still trying to get more. Okay, I'm always trying to increase the rewards for you guys. Okay, I think 500 diamonds at this point is not enough to reward the viewers. Okay, the game has changed so much, but it's still better than nothing. Okay, don't get me wrong. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to get like some covenant scrolls, or whenever a unit is released, like make a really hard question and one person will win like 3-star unit or something like that. That would be cool. Yeah, but it's really hard to get that done for you guys, but I'm trying. I'm not saying I'm not. Anyway, let's go. So what we'll do is one question, 4 answers, A, B, C, D. As I said, I don't want to make it too hard. And good luck, guys. I'm gonna count to 5 and you're gonna see a question on the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, I don't remember any time we had so many answers. Anyway, yeah, the correct answer is B. As I said, this is something that I just had to come up with in 2 seconds. I didn't even know I'm going to stream Faceless today, but lucky for us, I was able to actually see it. Right, so the answer B. Let's see who's the winner. Okay, so the winners are Klaus Dutch, Andy Steele, Laslav, Gabra, and Minion Orange. Oh, Peter, you were so close. Just the 6th one. So close. Right, anyway, guys, let's see who's I got and who I don't. So, today is the 10th of April, 2022, and we got Klaus. Klaus, I definitely don't have, or maybe I do. No, I don't have your ID and server you're playing on. So what you need to do is go to your profile, press the ID button, and copy paste. Andy, I believe I got you. Yes, Andy, just to confirm, EU47. Then I got Vlaslav. Yes, I got Vlaslav as well. EU20. That's my server. Well done. Then I got Gabra. Gabra, do I have Gabra? Yes, Gabra, I got you. EU157 server. Okay, so you're playing on one of the fresh servers, so 500 diamonds will definitely help you. And Minion Orange. Yeah, Ivica, you still got lags. I could see that some people, I had like the first 6, 7 people, they answered at the same time, and then I had another 10 people answering 2 seconds later. So yeah, it seems like some people got the lag, some people don't, and there's nothing I can do on my end, sadly. Thanks for the stream, Gorax. Can't wait to see what these events are. People are rushing me. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We got Klaus, EU25. Okay, yes, your ID matches the server you're playing on. So let me just quickly add you. Oops. ID. And server EU25. Okay, and Minion Orange, I got you as well. Don't worry, I'll just read in the chat. So Minion NA16. Okay, so we got one from NA. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I got everyone. I'm just gonna save the file in case something goes wrong. Don't want to lose your data, guys, because obviously that is how you get the rewards. I saw questions when the answer already here. Oh, that's bad, Mafia. Unfortunately, there was a short delay. Can we see the altar? Yes, Gabra. I even saw some B answers before I saw questions, lol. You know, we need to stop fresh and then get the rest and then as for as well. Oh, that would be amazing. And you need to switch to TikTok live. Yeah, see, if I could do it another way, I would. Okay, I could post a question on Discord, but those who don't use Discord will be, you know, I don't use TikTok. I never did, guys. iLogic, quite good. Definitely an improvement for dungeon faction. What is the bunny? What is the bunny? Right, guys. Sorry, I can't spoil that. I can't spoil that, and I can't spoil that. But I can spoil that. And this is who we get. Bunnies until right. So this is what I promised. Another thing that I can say is that as you can see, these events are not even here. And I was also supposed to show that, yep. So it's going to be a third week of that. Okay, I like it. Right, sadly, guys, See you, Hadris. Enjoy. Sadly, guys, see, some people ask me if I can check if that artifact is working and how it's working, right? But so far, I didn't receive anything through the email here. Nothing. So sadly, I won't be able to do that, guys. Hey, Gorax, I don't have Dragon Mutare yet, but when commanders come out, should I get Faceless or Evil Sorceress first for my dungeon team in the future? What do I get first? Faceless or Evil Sorceress? Okay, I would say don't go DS if you have another option. High logic, I would love that, but I missed on it and I can't upgrade my artifacts right now. Okay. Let's see if Centaur is available. Yeah, it is. Okay, so maybe next time I'll get Centaur and I'll get Zombie. I finally managed to get Zombie, okay? I've done the quest with... what was it? Duel of the Champions. I managed to do it, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get Zombie to... similar to what I've done before. I'll get it to 6-star. However, I will not unlock the 6-star skill yet, and we'll compare 5 to 6-star if that makes sense, yeah? And then next week, yeah, I should be able to stream next week, so I'll do that. I know some people already got it, but I want to see that myself. And I'll do... I have Mermaid Weapon to do, I believe. Where is she? Yeah, so I'll try to do that, because I know some people are curious about how it works at 3 and 6 stars. I didn't even read it yet. And I'll try to put the Centaur in as well. Unless something else pops out. Okay, so this is the plan for the next week, guys. Thank you for staying with me tonight, and I'll see you next week. If I got time, guys, if I got some time on my hands, I'll try to record these events and show you once we get a notice out. That will mean I can show you the rewards and stuff like that. Do you know where to get Togo shots? No idea. Let's see if they've been added. See if they've been added to any of the shops. Campaign. There we go. Campaign, guys. Let's see, maybe they've been added somewhere else. Nothing added here. And I believe this is something what people are waiting for. Sea champion, plane. Nope. Kingdom. Nope. Nothing's been added. Goats. No, really outdated shop, really. Okay, nothing here. And nothing here, right? Thank you, Slayer. I'm really glad you enjoyed my streams. Okay, guys, so I'll see you next